You think you know your cat, right? I mean, you feed them, you pet them, you absolutely love them. But what if I told you that almost every way we show affection is getting completely lost in translation? So let's get into it, because your cat has been trying to talk to you for years, and today, we're finally going to learn their language.
No, really, think about it for a second. When your cat purrs or rubs against your leg or even just sits across the room staring at you, do you truly know what they're saying? The answer is probably going to surprise you because, well, we've been getting it wrong for a very, very long time.
Okay, so this right here, this is the core of the whole misunderstanding. For us humans, a direct stare means I'm paying attention. A loud, excited voice is pure joy, and a big hug, that's the ultimate sign of love. But in the cat world, that same sequence translates to a threat, an alarm, and being trapped. You see, their language is so much quieter, way more subtle, and it's built on a completely different set of rules.
And that's exactly where we have to start. Their way of showing affection isn't just a bunch of weird quirks. These are behaviors that are deeply wired into their primal instincts. Getting this is for sure the first step to really connecting with them on their own terms.
This is it. This might be the most powerful and the most misunderstood signal in their entire vocabulary. To us, direct eye contact is how we connect, but to a cat, it can feel like a predator's stare. The slow blink is how they break that tension. It's basically a cat's version of a warm, genuine smile. It's them telling you with their whole body, I see you, and you're not a threat, you're family.
And get this. This isn't just some feel-good theory. It's actually proven. That Sussex studies show that this is a real two-way conversation. When we learn to speak their language and offer a slow blink, they don't just get it, they respond. It's an active conversation, and you might have been missing half of it this whole time. So try it. The next time you lock eyes with your cat, just slowly, gently close your eyes and open them again, and just see what happens.
And it doesn't stop there, because it's not just about the eyes. Their language is woven into every single part of your daily life, from the sound of your voice to the way you just say hello.
Come on, you know you do it. That kind of ridiculous, high-pitched voice we save just for our pets. And while you might feel a little silly, well, it turns out you're actually speaking to them in the perfect dialect. It's not just random noise to them. It's a very specific frequency they've learned to associate with you and only you.
This study is amazing. It found that when owners used their normal, everyday voice, their cats barely reacted. Nothing. They might as well have been a total stranger. But the second that special, cat-directed baby talk tone came out, everything changed. Their ears would perk up, their head would turn, it cuts through all the other noise, and basically says, hey you, this message is for you. It's your own unique calling card in their world.
So here's how you put that knowledge into action. We humans are creatures of sight, but cats, they live in a world of scent. Reaching down to just pet them out of the blue is like a stranger walking up and hugging you without saying a word. It's jarring. Instead, just offer one finger. It mimics the nose-to-nose greeting that friendly cats use. You're asking for permission in their language. And when they nudge that finger with their head, that's the handshake. That's your green light.
Okay, so beyond just direct communication, we have to understand the animal itself. You don't have a tiny human in a fur coat living with you. You have a small, instinct-driven hunter, and its behavior makes perfect sense once you start to see the world through its eyes.
Oh yeah, we've all seen it. That classic, slightly creepy cat moment. They just freeze, their pupils get huge, and they're locked onto absolutely nothing. But here's the thing. They aren't seeing a ghost. They're experiencing a reality that is totally invisible to our dull human senses. Just look at this comparison. It's incredible. They're hearing frequencies 3 times higher than we can. They can hear a tiny mouse inside a wall or a bug crawling in the ceiling. And they're seeing in near total darkness, catching the absolute faintest flicker of movement. So that empty corner? It's not empty to them. It's a whole world of data that they are actively processing. And this brings us to the dreaded 3 a.m. zoomies. That chaotic sprint across the living room that wakes you up. It is not a random burst of energy. Their internal clock is hardwired for peak activity at dawn and dusk. So what they're doing is running a security sweep of the perimeter, checking all the doors and windows, and making sure the territory, and that includes you, is safe. It's not madness, it's a mission.
So if they're these super alert little predators, how in the world do they show trust? Well, the ultimate sign of trust in the cat world isn't a gift or a sound. No, it's the conscious, deliberate act of making themselves vulnerable right in front of you. You can tell so much just by how they sleep. A tight little curl protects all their vital organs. But that sprawl, when they're on their back with their belly fully exposed,
That is the absolute peak of feline trust. And when they sleep with their back to you, that isn't a snub, it's a massive compliment. It means they believe without a doubt that you are watching their back. This one might be the most moving behavior of all. You know, you're asleep or just lying still on the couch, and you feel that soft little paw on your face. You might think they're just waking you up for food, but what's really happening is what we could call a wellness check. Your breathing has slowed down, you've become still, and they are gently, physically checking to make sure you're still alive. They're literally monitoring your vital signs.
I think about what that really means. For an animal that's built for speed and a quick getaway, having all four paws on the ground is everything. So by lifting one paw and resting it on you, they have voluntarily given up 50% of their immediate escapability. In that moment, they are choosing their connection with you over their most basic survival instinct. It's a calculated risk that says, you are safer than my need to run.
So all of this leads to the final and maybe the most perspective-shifting revelation of all. We have been operating under a huge misunderstanding about our actual role in their lives. To really get them, we have to stop thinking of ourselves as their owners.
And this quote from the animal behaviorist John Bradshaw just absolutely nails it. See, dogs have developed special behaviors just for interacting with humans. Cats haven't. They use the exact same social cues on you that they would use with another cat. You're not some other species that they serve. You're just a big, kind of clumsy member of their group. And that's not an insult. It's the highest compliment they can give. It means you're one of them. You're an equal. So what does being seen as an equal as family actually mean on a biological level? This number, from a groundbreaking study at Oregon State University, well, this number gives us the answer. That's right. 64% of cats show the exact same secure attachment style that human babies form with their parents. When their person was there, they were calm, they were confident explorers. When their person left, they got stressed. This isn't just about food or shelter. It is a deep psychological bond. And that's what it all comes down to. You are not just a provider. You are the one presence in their entire world that tells their nervous system that everything is okay. You are their anchor. You're their home base. To your cat, you aren't a human. You are home.
So now the power is in your hands. You're equipped with the basics of their language now. The slow blinks, the soft tones, the respectful greetings. They have been talking to you this whole time. So the only question left is, what will you finally say back?